Hopefully everybody out there is nice and calm. You're feeling good right now. 1% down on the day. We can handle it. Now, yes, of course, we saw $36 earlier today. Huge spike up, followed by a nice little spike back down. But look, what's up, Clay? What's up, Joshua? How are you doing? AMC's finding some support at the $26, $25, $27 range, and we need to see that, right? Because there was no support, there was no resistance there on the way up. So it's very good that we're finding support at this level. Just want to make sure, what's up? High-End says, what's up? Guys, chat's working, everything good. Happy Memorial Day weekend, Clay. Go. Yeah, thank you very much, Gordon. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully all of you guys are about to have an amazing long weekend as well. You guys get Monday off? Let me know if you get Monday off in the chat and you got a nice 3-day weekend. Santa Suba, what's up? Something, man, missed that. What's up, brother? How are you doing? I'm doing great, RJ. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Can hear you loud and clear, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Gordon. Ebony's in the house. No Monday off. Oh, Vigilante, you got to take Monday off, man. Come on now. Brian's off. Good. What's up, Clay? What's going on? Hoddle, you know the plan already, man. You're doing it. Holding is half the battle. You have to buy too. That is true. You don't necessarily have to buy. There's going to be a lot of people jumping on and buying. Yo, Clay, hey, bros, Monday off. Very nice. Very nice, TX. I love it. Clay Bro says, what? Clay Bro says today was a good day. I mean, a lot of people might think we are ending down a little bit. Today's a good day. Off this Monday. Bad the market is not open. Jane. It's all right, though. It's all right. Everybody needs a little break. Everybody needs to take a break, right? Nicholas is pumping the silver as always. I love it. Off to Wednesday. Very nice, Christian. You get a nice little weekend then. Very good there. Buy, hold. Good strategy, David. We buy, we hold, we win. That is the strategy. I'm happy with the consolidation as of right now, Gordon. I'm very happy with the consolidation as of right now, man. Absolutely. Title for the live has a typo. Pice action. Guess what, guys? I don't know. We got Nick F in here. I don't actually know if I can change that. Can I change that on my phone? Like going live? You guys probably didn't even read it. Hello, bros. Lauren's in the house. What's going on, Lauren? How are you? Let's see if I can, save highlight. No. I don't think that I can change that here. Think Robinhood will block trade again for AMC? Marco, I think that Robinhood, I don't think they will, man. I think they got a lot of eyes on them, and that's going to be tough for them. Bought some dip for my attendees. Nice. Silence. You know the drill, Tom. You know the drill. I got the phone on silence. That was actually Nick F texting me. So, yeah, dude, he should know by now that he's going to tell me to silence my phone first, and then he can message me. Lauren, the real question is, did your friend click the subscribe button? That's the real question. We need to know. Answer it for all the bros in here, including you. You're a bro as well. All the bros want to know, Lauren. Jennifer, right? Was it Jen? Did Jen click that subscribe button? Hopefully I remember that name right. Why is it down today? Because the amount of people that took their profit at $36 put a nice big wall up there. Bro is late. Bro's not late. Come on now. 3:30. Normally 3 to 3:30. I was volunteering, guys. I was volunteering today, so I couldn't get on a little earlier. Try rejoining. Dude, I think if I leave and come back, it's going to disconnect this live. I don't want to do that. And I don't know if I have access to it while I'm on the phone. What's up, Sean? If you opened early, it kept your thumbnail up. Oh, very strange. Good call, Nick. Good call. Nice Spider-Man mug. Thank you very much, RJ. I appreciate that. You can't go into a long weekend like this. Why not? What do I think the price is gonna be? Kim, I think we're gonna consolidate here in the $25 to $26 range. I don't think that we're gonna fall through that before the close. So I think we'll be ending right around there. You holding, bro? You know it, bro. Or yeah, bro, my bro. You know it, bro. I'm too ready for Tuesday. We can chill out for the weekend. It's all right. But no, I think we'll consolidate right here at the $26, $27 range, somewhere in there, end the day, and then Monday, man, or Tuesday, we get a test again Tuesday, and hopefully we can continue busting these new highs. What does stop loss mean? It means absolutely nothing if you're only playing it to the upside. $163 after hours. I would love to see $163 after hours. Don't know if we're gonna get there. We needed at 28 today. Matt, man, we can still close above 28. I don't have any doubt that we can still close above 28. Because if you're looking at the 5-minute chart right now, if you're looking at these 5-minute candles, we're right there between 28 and 25 is where we're bouncing around between. And yeah, we could easily go back up to 28 before the close. Get a nice push. But I really want to see. I was hanging out. Here's the deal, guys. I was hanging out volunteering with my sister's class today. It was the last day of school for all of those kids. And man, I'll tell you, they had a lot of fun going on today. Bouncy houses, obstacle courses, snow cones. They were absolutely loving it. And they were asking me, because apparently my sister tells them that Clay Bros come in and all that. So they're asking me about AMC. These third graders are in there chanting AMC to the moon. They're drawing pictures of what I think was supposed to be me, and then like one of those little chat bubbles saying AMC to the moon and like $ eyes. I'm like, what do these third graders know about? Like, how much do they talk about all this stuff during the class? But they're literally drawing pictures with, I guess it's supposed to be me. I don't know. Clearly it didn't look like me, but $ eyes and then AMC to the moon on their pictures that they were drawing. And they're like, yo, Clay bro, yo, Clay. And I don't know. They're probably not watching right now. I don't know if they're home. But they're like, I subscribe, man. I subscribe to your channel. I'm like, you guys gotta be kidding me. They're like, you're like the Mr. Beast, aren't you? You're like Mr. Beast. I'm like, no, dude. I think Mr. Beast is a little bit different. Chris Hansen. I love Chris Hansen, man. Chris Hansen keeps me on my toes. Thank you for the super chat, Chris Hansen. Do you know if the share recount results will be known by the end of the week? Clearly not by the end of this week, but here's the deal. The share recount votes, I'm almost positive that Adam Aaron said that he was going to announce that stuff at the shareholder meeting. So yeah, they're probably going to have their numbers well before that. They're going to get all their numbers from all the brokers and everybody out there. So they should have all that stuff. What's up, SD? They should have all that stuff by the end of the week, but I don't know if they're going to announce it until the shareholders meeting. I'm like 99.9% positive that Adam Aaron told Trade that. So unless something changed, I believe that's what you can expect as far as the share count numbers and all those. So yeah, we get some third graders saying AMC to the moon. So when you guys run out of money and you can't buy anymore, we could get the popsicle money and the ice cream man money going for AMC, and they can get a couple shares too. Bought 15 more today, moved my average up to 2650 at 85 shares. Now we hold gap up weekend. Let's do it, Bariah. Let's do it. I hope we gap up over the weekend. We retest that 36 next week and blow right through it. Buy the dip. Rich, I was saying that earlier. I had some friends. I was messaging them. They're like, what's going on? What's going on? Should we sell? I'm like, 25. Buy the dip. What are you talking about? Do we sell? Is that the squeeze? I want to know. I want to know what you guys think by now. Everybody wants to know what I think. I want to know what you think, because I already know what I think. Was that the squeeze? Let everybody else in here know right now. Was that the squeeze? That's the question. Because there's probably some people in here that are brand new to this thinking that that was the squeeze, right? Let us know, guys. If anybody... What are you saying here? No. Okay, heck nah. Okay. At least some of you guys know that that wasn't the squeeze. This, not the squeeze. Absolutely, Josh. Heck no. Yeah, no. No way. Will there be a delay on selling your shares if you wait until it's on the way down? Will there be less people wanting to buy shares then? Lauren, yes, there probably will be less people. Unless, of course, you sell it like early on in a dip somewhere and they think that they're still buying a dip at that point. But, yeah, I think it's going to go down quicker than it goes up. So if you're looking to sell on the way down, be vigilant. Market orders might be the way to go if you're really trying to get out of the position. And, it probably could take a minute to fulfill your order if we got a ton of orders coming in, which I would anticipate. I'm not selling. Well, Gonzalo, sell at some point, man. Sell at some point. Don't sell. You don't have to sell today, but sell at some point. Thank you very much. Thank you, Think Make Decisions. Hodl, the Hobby Channel. Thank you very much for the super chat. Today's proof that the apes have diamond hands. All those paper hands shook it right off. Yeah, we didn't drop lower than yesterday. Yes, that is correct, my friend. Look, I know a lot of guys, and I can't even say that I know a lot of girls that got in. I really only know I think 3 girls personally that are buying AMC right now. So I could say I know more guys that are buying AMC than girls. But I know a lot of guys that were probably very tempted to take their profit today because they haven't been on the same level of us, same level that we're on. They're not tuned into AMC every day. They don't know what the possibilities are. And, dude, can you blame them, though, if they don't know what's going on? If they have no idea what AMC is capable of, and they got in at the beginning of the week at $12 and they tripled their money today. Can we really blame them if they don't know what's going on? So I'm sure there was a lot of that taking place today. I'm sure a lot of the guys that got in early this week were already ready to triple their money and either move on or they thought that this was it. Yes, we can. Lawrence says we can blame them. Hey, if Lawrence says we can blame them, then we can probably blame them, guys. They should pay a little bit more attention, shouldn't they? Or whoever told them about AMC should have explained it a little bit better. Clay, what kind of number would indicate a squeeze? Chandler, man, listen, today could have been game on if we would have broke out higher. These numbers we're seeing, what I like about these numbers is the sustainability, right? Sure, we tapped 36 today, but we came right back down to where we were yesterday. So we need to find levels of support on the way up. We need to find these places where people are comfortable letting the stock sit. They apparently were not comfortable letting it sit at $36. So, I blame all the people out there that tripled their money this week and wanted to move on. I can't hold it against them really because they did make a lot of money, but they're not 10xing, 100xing, 20xing their portfolios with AMC by getting in and then getting out. And no, Nick F., I see those group chats going across. I'm just saying there's probably people like that. Not calling anybody out. We can hold it against them, bro. It's okay. Well, Nick F., sounds like you already are, man. Sounds like you already are. I'm going to get somebody in here. You're going to be pretty mad here for a second. Weekends out. Hey, good news about weekends out, guys. I saw some Ortex data. I believe when I looked at it earlier, short interest was up around $1.57 or $1.57, percent 0.57. So they're still adding to their shorts, which is good by me. Add to the short positions. I want them to dig and dig and dig that hole. But, now they get some shorts out probably at $30 that they're profitable on. So now we're going to have to bust through that $36 level again and make it go even higher. Shave your head, look like Jason Statham. I really don't agree with that. I've shaved my head before, and it's bad news all around. Keep shorting. That should be like the mantra here. Just keep shorting. I should have a bro shirt that says, keep shorting. And then they'd call me a show because they probably think that I'm talking to, you guys, but at least you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Genuinely not trying to cause FUD, a bunch of shares, and I'm holding regardless, but any chance AMC would do an offering to pay down debt? LA Grant, we're going to have to see that at the, we're going to have to see what comes up on the ballot, man. I 100% believe that we will probably see them asking to authorize new shares. I feel very strongly that they will ask for that again. But as long as we vote no, then no. They cannot issue any more shares at this point. They cannot do a secondary offering and raise any money that way to dilute anybody. I heard hedge funds didn't borrow money for their shorts, so they're no one to margin call them. Is that true? I don't know if that is true, actually. I don't know if that's true. But they have to borrow the money somewhere to get that money in their account. They have to borrow those shares. I'll vote no again. Nick F., you're the man. Hey, look, guys, I can tell you to vote no, but at the end of the day, vote however you want. Just know that I do not want to see any other shares in the market. I don't want to see AMC raising any money and killing this squeeze. My goodness. If they had 500 million shares, if they had 100 million shares that they could issue, and they sold them directly to the hedge funds, even if we squoze to $100, and then they sold those shares to the institutions, man, I would be little mad. Clay bro in the house. What's up, buddy? What's up, Carissa? Carissa in the house. What's going on? Joshua Ruiz, thank you very much for the super chat. A few dollars of volatility shouldn't scare us, especially with hundreds of volatility coming. Dude, I completely agree with that. I told you I spent the day with my sister today volunteering at the school, right? She's got Weeble open. I got Weeble open. We're checking it. She's like, so what does this mean? We were just at 36 and now we're at 24. Does it mean we got to sell? And I'm like, look, this is not the squeeze. We can drop $10 in price. But just know, maybe next week or in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever the timeline is, if AMC shoots up to $800 a share, expect it to swing much more than the $20 or much more than the $10. You could be seeing $200, $300 swings. And then you're going to have guys that are selling at 800, trying to buy back in at 600, selling at 800, trying to buy back in at 700. It's going to be very crazy. So, in all actuality, I'm really happy that we're seeing days like today. It's easing everybody into what they should expect. And yes, $10 on a $36 stock, that's pretty volatile. But use that percentage, multiply it out, and move on from there. Might as well take advantage of the discount, Clay, bro. Hey, Sensible says put a market order in right now, and he says just go for it. So guess what? Sensible, dude, you're calling the shots in here, man. Sensible says go for it right now with a market order right before the close. And, man, we just bounced back up to 26. All right, well, take advantage of the discount. It's 26.25 right now. But that's cool. Oh, hold on. I got to unlock this. Nope. Put the quantity in there. Unlock the trading account. Come on. Buy the dip. That's what we're doing right now. Sensible says game on. Get that in there. And is it gonna tip below? Is it gonna just tap below 26? Let's see. What do we got? 2609, 07, 05, 03, 07, 09, 06. Click buy. Click buy. Click buy. Is it gonna go below 26? What do you guys think? And we're going to confirm the order. So we got it at, what's it going to fill at? 26.15. 26.15. Just buy it already. We got it. 26.15. I appreciate that, Sensible. That share is on you, man. Very good. Very good. Niniwaka! What's up, Wendy? How are you doing? I bought more 27 today. Very nice, Lauren. Very nice. I love the people that aren't scared to buy at $25. Yeah, sure. Last week, 25 seemed really expensive. We were sitting at $12, right? Of course, 25 seems extremely expensive. But when you know the potential of what can happen when AMC squeezes, 25 doesn't seem that bad. 27 doesn't seem that bad. Matt Kors, man, since I couldn't be live earlier, I was listening to him. I had some headphones in, and I was listening to that dude. I'm hoping we get a nice surge here at the end of the day so he can make some money on his, I think he got some $30 calls. And I don't know. Does anybody know if he closed those out? I'm sure there was a lot of people watching him today because he had like 48,000 people sitting in his stream. Was anybody there earlier? He bought some $40 calls this morning, and I believe he had some $30 calls expiring as well. He said to let them expire? Okay. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if he took the 30s off the table as it was going down or not. Okay, because I didn't know what he was going to do with those. I had to get off, and we started serving snow cones and stuff. Yeah, 40 calls today, too. Yeah, he bought some $40 calls this morning when it was ripping to 36. 36, okay. Cool, Hein, cool. Hit the like button. Thank you guys very much. Hit the like button. Hobby channel. My son Max and daughter Araya are watching with me. Her birthday was last week. His is tomorrow. Can we get a birthday shout-out from the Gorilla Gang? Happy birthday to you, Max. My birthday was actually 2 days ago, so we've got very close birthdays. And then Araya, hopefully I'm saying that right. Araya could be Aria. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but happy birthday to you as well. I see your birthday was last week. You're amazing. If you guys want to throw the happy birthdays out there, throw the happy birthdays out there to Max and Araya. That is awesome. Very glad you guys are in here hanging out with us, seeing how to make money on AMC. It's always fun when you make money in the stock market, isn't it? Happy birthday to my wife, Latoya. Happy birthday to Latoya as well. Happy birthday. Look at all these happy birthdays coming over for you guys. I love it. Can you guys please talk about this vote on June 2nd? Please, please, please. Absolutely. John, too big. So, man, as long as you own shares at the close on June 2nd, okay, you will be, well, you're not going to technically be a shareholder on record, but you're going to get to vote. So, if you hold shares and you hold them through the close on June 2nd, you will be able to vote. Now, do I know what everything is coming up with on the vote? I don't know everything that's on the ballot yet. Nobody's going to know that until we get the ballots. Unless, of course, you work for AMC. So I don't know what's on the ballot yet. But we can expect some things to be on there, right? And share dilution. You guys know my thoughts on that already. But you will get most likely an email from your broker. You'll see the notifications on your brokerage account too. But you'll get an email and you will be able to fill out the ballot all online and all of that stuff and submit it. And then if you want to change your vote, you can change it up until the shareholder meeting, which is, I think, July 29th is the date. So you'll have well over a month and a half, about 2 months to vote on all of the issues that are on the ballot. AMC Power 10 minutes. Let's do it. I want to see Matt end in the green on those options. I thought Matt put 8,000 in call options this morning. John, I don't know. I was listening while I was at the school, so I don't know how much he dropped on him, but I know that he was, I don't know. I know he bought options. That's all I know for a fact. Can hedges borrow from the Federal Bank in New York to stay within margin requirements daily? At what point does someone pull the plug on this recklessness? Ivy, good question. I don't know if they would be willing to loan if they knew what the hedge funds were investing in. So I don't know if it's that simple that they can just continue borrowing money, but they can sell off other positions to keep this thing going and keep floating on AMC. So let's say, just use Apple as an example or something. Let's say they were making a ton of money on Apple, or maybe they're not making a ton of money, but they got a ton of money invested in Apple, and they just wanted to sell off some of their shares in Apple. That could create the liquidity that they would need to stay afloat on AMC. Then they get Microsoft. They can sell off some Microsoft, stay afloat there. It doesn't have to come directly from a loan. They can liquidate other positions too. And it just depends, man, how long they want to let this risk go on. Claire received nothing to vote from Fidelity or Vanguard. Should I be worried? Absolutely not, Manjeet. You will not receive anything until after June 2nd. Likely it'll be at some point during that week, so do not be nervous at all. Because if you own shares now and then you sell them before June 2nd, you will not get to vote. So next squeeze after AMC, do not know yet. Sensible. I think the position point for the day is closing at par from yesterday. We knew today was going to be a battle. It's Friday. Yeah, and we're right around there right now. Give or take 1%. It's not a huge deal, so I'm not too worried about that. But at least we're consolidating, and at least we're getting a nice support line broken down here. Where were you, bro? I was waiting for you to go live yesterday. It was the first day I catch you. You're honest, giving realistic info. Christian, if you were asking where I was earlier, man, I said it a couple times by now. I was volunteering. My sister's a teacher, and today was their last day of school, so they had one of those nice fun field days where they had some bouncy houses and snow cones and all that stuff, so I was helping her out today. Do you think they can win, or are they just going to... They think they can win, Ivy. Yeah, they're kind of like all or nothing at this point. Nancy has not been in here for a while, Carissa. I don't know. I'm kind of worried that Nancy might have left us, but no, they think that they're going to win. They still think that AMC is, dead cat if you want to call it that, but they think AMC is a dead company, right? They don't think that it's going to survive the pandemic. They don't think that they're going to thrive post-pandemic, and of course they're willing to short AMC. Guys, here's the deal, man. If there was no short squeeze going on, if AMC was just trading at this ludicrously high level right now, it is a good candidate to short. You look at what it's worth. It's not worth $26 today. Yes, it can get to the $26 range in the future when they start to make money and things start to bounce back. Absolutely. But today, based on their balance sheet, that's what the hedge funds are looking at. So their short positions absolutely make sense to them. It already survived. Hands down. I agree with that, man. I agree. But we both know that based on the current balance sheet, it's not worth the $26 it's trading at. So they are easily willing to add more shorts at these prices. And so yeah, like no squeeze, no movement behind this, no gathering of the apes, no people banding together. They're making good plays. But they're really messing, in my opinion, with the wrong crowd. They're digging a hole that they believe they're going to win, but they won't. Sandrani. Yes, Lauren, that very well could be true there. Everyone goes to the movie. Everyone go to the movie Saturday. Yes, everyone go to the movie Saturday as long as your movie theater is open and you don't break capacity. What's up, TG? Sorry. Don't mess with the apes. Guys, I personally don't know why. I don't know why they're continuing this. I like that they're continuing this. I like that they're continuing to add shorts because it just adds to the snowball and means more potential for us. I don't care. I don't care. Look, if you ask me if I would rather see a squeeze today and the hedge funds just give up. They go by all their, well, let's say Tuesday now since today's over. But I don't care if they would. Here's what I'm trying to say. If I had two choices, one, they cover all their shares Tuesday and the price squeezes to $150 and then it's over. I would rather see them drag this thing out for a longer time frame, dig that hole even deeper, and then they completely get ripped and we go to $500, $600, $700 a share, $1,000 a share, $5,000 a share. All these ridiculous numbers that we talk about. I don't know about you guys. I'm not in a hurry. I am willing to hold this stock. I'm willing to just like watch them bleed to nothing and take all that money. I would rather see that than them just close out and we go to $100 or $200 or whatever. And I don't know if you guys are on the same page with that or not. I don't know if you'd rather drag out and see such higher numbers or whatever. I'm kind of in a hurry. I want to move on. Ivy kind of wants to move on. But you can't disagree, Ivy, though. I understand that people want it to be over with and people want to see this price. But if you have to choose between like $120 on Monday or August, $800. I think that you'd probably say $800 in August. Like, it's not that. I would rather see that. I don't know. But, and of course, I'm throwing out numbers. I'm throwing out dates. None of these things are guaranteed or anything like that. But I would rather see that take place than just have it be over with. Mark, thank you very much for the super chat. Mark, do you know if we would still be able to buy after the synthetics are exposed? Mark, I believe that yes, you will still be able to buy the stock after the synthetics are exposed. But here's what I'm basing my opinion on, man. I don't think that we're going to see the level of synthetics that a lot of people are estimating are out there. I don't see that number being reported, and I don't see that number. I don't see that number existing. How do you expose the ghost shares? Ivy, very good question. The ghost shares are actually like, how does it become public knowledge? I don't know. But the SEC, the NSCC, all the brokers, they already know that. What's up, M. James? How are you doing? And James, you get a different color on your letter today, and it's throwing me off a little bit. So as far as like them exposing them to the public, I'm not sure. But the legitimate the legitimate synthetic shares, the legitimate naked shares that are out there, they know about those. The SEC knows about those. So I can't in good faith tell you guys that they would be in the billions, or I think it would be much more of a scandalous story than we're seeing right now. Dude had to issue a cooker right up into her job because she went home. Be nice to her now. Be nice to her, M. James. What's up, Clay, bro? Bought an extra 200 shares today to day trade. Is that a smart idea? SK, that's up to you, man. Look, I don't think that day trading the actual stock is necessarily a good idea because you just, at the end of the day, you don't know who you're selling your shares to. You could be selling them back to me. You could be selling them back to the hedge funds. And there's no guarantee on that. I don't want to say I would rather see you trade options, but it's an alternative to actually selling shares back to the hedge funds if you want to day trade AMC and take advantage of the volatility in that way. I disagree with you on the level of synthetics because I don't believe they could slam us like they do without them. Johan, I believe it's Johan. Could be Johan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And dude, I'm on board with that. Here's the thing. I'm taking the more conservative approach to that. I know I am. I say that I am. I'm definitely taking the more conservative approach to that. And if it comes out that the synthetics are there in that manner, dude, to me, it's icing on the cake. But knowing that I take that conservative look to it and I base my trades and my position on something that I know is being reported, I feel better about that. And dude, if you guys feel better, if you feel confident in those synthetics, if you feel like, you're willing to take that risk on it based on those synthetics, not being reported at this point, but yes, they could be out there. I just would rather look at it, and I feel better about the trade knowing that it could be just icing on the cake for me instead of basing my trade on that. Because I know a lot of people are basing their trades on that, and then they get these crazy high numbers like $10,000 or $50,000 per share and that stuff. I would rather be surprised to the upside than surprised to the downside. Squeeze won't happen on a Thursday or Friday. It would make it too big for the funds. They will move more like a cover Monday through Wednesday so they can be out by the weekend. Carissa, that's definitely possible. 26, I'm showing 26.15 for the close. It could settle at a different number right now. Thank you for keeping us up to date on the actual price, Ivy. I appreciate that. What are you guys showing? I'm showing 26.15. You guys got 26.12? Don't forget today, Hedges were selling to scare you. They have millions of shares. Jared, they do have a lot of shares of AMC out there. 26.15, 26.15. Okay, Graciela, thank you very much. Topher Alba, thank you very much for the super chat, Topa. My man Clay, we were holding until we squeezed AMC like the last drop of Capri Sun. To the moon, baby, to the moon. I love it, Topher. And that is true. That is true. I know a lot of people out there took their profits today. That's why we saw such a drop from 36. And no, I wasn't even, honestly, guys, I wasn't even tempted to take profits at 36. I don't know if you were or not, but I know the potential of where AMC can go. And that's what gets me excited. 30% gains, excellent. You know, they're awesome, but they don't get me excited. Maria, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, man, I don't have a wheelie chair, but yeah, thank you very much, Maria. I appreciate that, Maria. And if you guys are like, what the heck is this weirdo doing? I have to mimic the super stickers that come by because they send the super chat without an actual chat attached to it. And I figure that if you guys are willing to send a super chat, you at least deserve an answer, some recognition, or whatever these crazy things are. You chairs got to spin too. I know, I don't have one that spins. I don't have one that spins. You get this just huge chair in the living room here. When will we hear about the count? Johan, very good question, man. And hopefully I'm saying that name right. You can tell me yes or no if I'm saying it wrong at Johan. But the latest I heard from this, and I do not know if things changed or not, was that Adam Aaron talked to Trey, and he said that they were going to announce the count. I'll get you in a second, Alberto. They were going to announce the count at the shareholder meeting on July 29th. And Alberto says, keep it up, guys. We gotta keep up. Thank you, Alberto. We are keeping it up. I've actually got some dumbbells in the basement, so I might have to go grab those if you guys want to keep doing that. But yes, we're going to keep it up. And we're keeping AMC's price up. We're keeping AMC's price up is what we're keeping up. Graciela! This one's a weird Graciela. Ha-cha-cha, 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 ha-cha-cha. Thank you very much, Graciela. I appreciate that super chat there. And Alberto says it again. Alberto's going to make me tired here, man. He's going to make me tired for sure. Oh, thank you. Yes, Alberto. Thank you. We're keeping it up, man. We're keeping it up. I appreciate that very much, guys. Thank you so much. And for everybody out there that thinks I'm a weirdo right now, you have to know that I mimic these super stickers. Because if you're willing to send a super chat like that, but you don't ask a question and you don't need anything answered, then absolutely, I will give you something for the super chat, and that's the best I can think of at the moment. So thank you guys very much. Brett TX with another super chat. Thank you very much for not making a super sticker and actually asking something so I don't have to do another ha-cha-cha. Dropping back to $12 won't change my life. $1,000 a share will. Holding till they cover. Brett, that is a good mentality, man. And a lot of people might think, oh, crap, if we fall back down to $12, I just lost half the money. We were sitting at $12 for like 2 months, guys. We were just there at the beginning of the week. It's not like, don't forget where we came from. Don't forget where we've been. And that we are, oh my gosh. Now this one, Nubis. Don't forget where we came from, guys. $12 a share. We were there on Monday. So it's not that drastic if we fall. But, yippee! Yippee! Thank you very much, Nubis. That's all you're getting out of that one is 2, man, because I hope nobody took any screenshots or anything, because that one was weird. But I thank you guys. And, yes, this super chat, that one was good. So hopefully you guys are, crap. We can rewind. Well, don't rewind. And I appreciate all of the super chats that come across. I do it because you guys are absolutely amazing. I really do, man. People get embarrassed by doing weird things, but I really feel like we're all bros. We're all hanging out. And yeah, we're having a good time here. We're making money on AMC. Like, that's the focus. The focus of these live streams are to make sure that if anybody has any questions, if you watch my video, if you watch anybody else's video, you get any questions surrounding AMC, please, let's get them answered here. This is the place to do it. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think we're all friends here, and we like to have fun, too. So that's what we're doing. I believe hands down, clothing, yes. Monday, clothing, yes, maybe? I don't know. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, since they decide when to buy and cover it, and Thursday or Friday would generate too much momentum. It's very possible, Chris, absolutely. What do you think shorts will start to cover? Charles, I think that if they're still willing to short, they're not willing to cover. Got my probation offer to buy AMC. Very nice, Johan. Very nice. I like it. Hopefully, man, if you get him to make some money on it, he'll cut you some slack sometime, and you guys can be buds after all this, right? That's the plan. Everybody that makes money on AMC, we're all part of the same team here, and you guys are buds following all this. Something Megan. Awesome job, Megan. Didn't see what Megan said, but awesome job to you. So I had $29 in the Cash App and AMC, so I'll make some money. Divine, I sure hope you make some money. I don't know if you said you bought it in today or if you just added $29 to Cash App today, but yeah, when we squeeze, it's going to go above 29. Shorters, not shooters. Average short is around 45 days old, so a lot of $9 shooters. I love it. A lot of $9 shooters there, Carissa. All except SK paper hands. I don't think SK is a paper hand, though. I don't think SK is a paper hand. He's just thinking about trading some of his stocks there. That's okay. Girlfriend Sherry's a new ape. Shout out to Sherry. Megan says, shout out to Sherry. What is going on, Sherry? Hopefully you are a new subscriber as well, and you are a new bro. Excited to get the bro shirt, yo. Hands down. Me too, man. Me too. With the volunteering and everything. And then like the 6 hours of live streams yesterday. My goal is to get everything mailed out this weekend. So that is the goal, to get everything mailed out with all of those bro shirts this weekend. And, I don't know. They should arrive next week, right? If I get them mailed out this weekend. Holding until $1 million. You might be holding out for quite a while. $1 million is definitely up there. 886 and buying more. Angelo, keep adding to that portfolio, man. And you're going to be doing good. I like it, guys. If you can afford to buy more and you want to buy more, I don't have a problem buying more. Don't mail them Monday. I will not mail them Monday. I don't even think the post office is open on Monday, right? What can we expect for Tuesday? All good things on Tuesday. No, I don't know. I mean, we could still test these levels between $36 and $26. Who's going to AMC tonight? Taking my wife tonight. Very nice, Clay Bros hair. I hope that you and your wife have an amazing time. What movie are you going to see, man? What movie are you going to see? Let us know. What do you consider a big whale? Oh, Mad Gun, man. I don't know. Are you talking like an AMC whale? Are you talking a Bitcoin whale? Are you talking a Dogecoin whale? What are you talking about? Carissa, didn't see what Carissa said. And Professor Moon holding. Okay, there you go, Ted. I love it, man. I love it. Holding for a house, car, and wealth for my family. Dude, I love to see people who have realistic, down-to-earth goals and are really willing to change their lives that way. The Lamborghini's not going to change your life, guys. Lamborghini, but a paid-off car, that'll change your life. A paid-off house, that'll change your life. You don't need a 12,000 square foot mansion. A paid-off house will change your life. Absolutely. Rocket Jet Stedman, thank you very much for the super chat. Let's see what Rocket has to say. In my head, you're just as big of a degenerate as my real life friends and not YouTubing. Also, when you put in a good word for me today, and what'd your sister say? Dude, that's extremely creepy that you knew I put in a good word. That is extremely creepy. Maybe you teach at the same school as her or something, because I did say, I said, hey, I'm not going to say her name because now she might be watching, but I did say, hey, got some guys on YouTube asking about you. They said they saw you were interested in AMC, and they were like, hey, talk to your sister for me. And she's like, oh, really? So, getting that ball rolling there, Rocket. You guys are, I find it really weird that you knew I said something today. and focus on getting my autistic sister-in-law the medical help she needs. Very good money making. Very good money making. I love it. It's true though. It's true though, dude. It is. I did say something. I didn't like specifically say any screen names, but I was like, yeah, they know you got some AMC and they're all getting interested. Oh, okay. Well, all right. 26.58. I'm showing 26.65. We keep climbing after hours. It's always a good sign. Yay. Back to break to daily. Back to break to daily. Not sure I understood that, Clay Bros Hair. You probably got one of the better screen names in here, Clay Bros Hair. Okay. What are you looking at? How do I imitate a hot dog? I'm gonna have to think about this one for a second because it's just this could backfire on me extremely quickly. Ask Nancy. Nancy's not here. I don't know how to imitate a hot dog, man. Now you're getting a little crazy. I don't know how to imitate a hot dog. Dude, the guy that's in a hot dog, send a different emoji or something and try to get me to imitate something else because I don't know how to do a hot dog without getting memed and then ripped on Reddit and everywhere else. Rocket. Rocket. Trey says, Rocket back up. The sister's mine. Now we got a sister fight going on in here. Wrap yourself up in a blanket. Hey, that might be a good idea, but all right, give me 2 seconds. There's a blanket right there. That's PG. That's PG. Oh. And you send the super sticker, you get what you ask for. So this is the bun, and this is the Clay Bro in the bun. Happy hot dog day, man. Happy hot dog day to you. And if you don't know by now, I'm wrapped up in the blanket because this is my bun, and my man sent me a hot dog super sticker. If you send a super sticker, I imitate the super sticker. If you imitate the hot dog, if you send a super chat, it's definitely going to get answered. So, man, I love how you have a sense of humor. Well, dude, yeah, look. If people are willing to send a super sticker or super chat, which you clearly don't have to, it is definitely worth recognition, and it is definitely worth either me making a fool out of myself or answering your questions that you got on there. So I'm always down for that. Rocky, thank you for the super chat. Says Trey Stash, who's only willing to put a super chat. Let's go, bro. Uh-oh. No super chat fights, man, especially because then I gotta say my sister was auctioned off or something, and that's just weird. So if you guys want a super chat fight, prove whoever's the biggest quarter, sure. But just know that she could be watching right now. What's up, Jeremy W? How are you doing, man? You need to hang up the sign, Broster made. Yeah, I know, but here's the deal. I like to put that light behind it. I want to get the, you know how I got the LEDs right here? I want to get a little LED to wrap around in there before I would hang it up or anything, because I just got a little like puck light behind it right now because I'm saving money for a great date. Ooh, Tracy's saving money for a great date, and she might be watching, guys. I don't know. She gets off school, I think, at 3:30, so now I'm intrigued. Enjoy your weekend, guys. SK, you out, my man? You out? If you're out, SK, I hope you have a good weekend. And I probably, if you want to watch the videos during the weekend, absolutely. But I probably won't be going live on Monday since the market is closed. I'll try to enjoy a little bit of a nice weekend too. And clearly back on Tuesday. Trading Day Tuesday, back in the game. SK, yes, sir. You have a wonderful weekend, man. I will definitely see you on Tuesday. Love it. How many shares of AMC do you consider a big whale? Mad gun, man. A big whale of AMC? Well, shoot, it all depends on the amount of shares that I would say anything above the average would start to get into that territory, but Vanguard and BlackRock are probably our two biggest whales at the moment with 43 million plus combined. Droman. Thank you for the super chat, Droman, or super sticker. I appreciate that. I love the faces. The faces are a little bit easier to imitate than hot dogs because that's kind of hard, but thank you very much, Droman. I appreciate that. Throw a black light up and make it glow, the bro sign. Yeah, dude, I think it would be cool. I don't have a black light, but look at this, man. I don't know if you call it a shadow box or whatever you guys call it, but yeah, nice glass frame with the bro. I want to put some lights back here and get that thing hooked up. Maybe this for my birthday. I really like that. So if you're watching, thank you very much for that birthday present. I appreciate that, and I think everybody in here likes it too. Now it doesn't want to stand up. And the last thing I need is for it to fall and bust. Victor, I don't think so. We could see a little pullback, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with pullbacks, though. But no, man, I wouldn't be too worried about seeing these pullbacks if you're trying to play the squeeze, the fluctuation. Hey, Fleming, if you can't handle this, man, I'm telling you, these are practice days. Been MIA, what I miss. Anders, you didn't miss too much, man. We got a pretty good day, pretty good close for AMC. 26.15, nice consolidation level. And hopefully we're bouncing right off of it when we open back up on Tuesday. What are you looking at? Bravo. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Bravo. What are you looking at? Bravo. All right. Yes. Yeah. Bravo to you. What are you looking at? Thank you very much for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that very much. And I say it because here's the deal. I know the average person only stays in here for 7 minutes. So if you were not in here in the last 7 minutes, you need to know that I imitate these super stickers because the people deserve something if they're willing to send a super chat or a super sticker. And even if it's goofy, it has to happen. Yes, the main point of the conversation here is AMC, but we're also having fun. Market's closed right now, guys. We're just hanging out. We're watching our gains go up after hours, and we're having some fun, right? Had a hot dog for lunch. I had a hot dog 2 days ago for lunch. It was pretty good. You missed some super stickers. Richard, is this true? I'll scroll back up real quick if I don't see one. Oh, I did. Wow. Hey, Richard, thanks for coming in clutch on that one, man. I appreciate that. We got Mitch DeVos sent a fist bump. A fist bump. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Mitch. Xavier, for some reason, wants to see me cry, and I don't know why he wants to see me cry, but thank you for the super sticker, Xavier. And Graciela said, hey, you. Hey, you. Thank you, Graciela. I appreciate that very much. Absolutely. Graciela, I like that one a lot. And we get another. Arthur sent a hey, fist bump. Fist bump. Thank you, Arthur, for the fist bump, my man. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all of those super stickers, all of that. And Richard, I think it was you that told me I missed them, man. So thank you for letting me know I missed those. I will absolutely do my best to see every normal chat that comes across. Definitely every super sticker that comes across, every super chat that comes across. If I miss one, guys, please let me know that I missed one of those. And if I miss like a normal chat, don't be afraid to copy and paste it and send it again. Or if you guys know the answer, if somebody's asking a question, you know the answer, don't be afraid to answer them as well. Getting summer school Nickelodeon vibes here, Clay. Hey, man. I got the Nickelodeon vibes going all day. I like Nickelodeon. AMC is the main market closes after a turbulent day. 4 million additional AMC shares have been borrowed short. Interest 17.89% of free float. Marcus, thank you very much for the update on the numbers there. I want to see that. I want to see that short interest go all the way up to 100%, man. I do. I want to see it continue to rise. I want to see him continue to dig that hole. Margarita, for 40-cent pullback feels bad. Imagine how the shorts feel after this week. Brett, imagine, man. They're losing billions of dollars, right? Still want to connect with you on Twitter. Need you to see some serious info on synthetics. Anders, okay. Did you at me? Because I need to go through it and look at all the mentions on Twitter and follow a bunch of people back. I need to make sure that I follow everybody back that ats me and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know options would be automatically exercised on expiration day if it is in the money, 1 cent or more. Yeah, I don't know. Is that the case, that if it expires, it's exercised automatically? I don't know if that's the case if you don't have the money in your account, right? Why don't you stream from your tablet? Xavier, good question, man. The tablet is older. It's just like a 10-inch Samsung tablet. Several years old now. I don't have the newer one. And the front-facing camera on the phone is much higher quality than the camera on the tablet. So I use the phone. Yes, the comments are a little smaller. It's harder to read, but the actual image quality is a lot better than I can get from the tablet, a lot better than I can get from the computer. So I decided to go with the better image and just kind of either focus on the chat and try to do a little bit better that way than giving a blurry image. 26 is support. Jeremiah, 26 is ending up to be some support here. Predictions for Tuesday. D-Rod, man, I hope that we continue to use this level of $26 as support. I really want to see us test that $30, $36 level again. Will it happen on Tuesday? I don't know. But if we can set up this level of $26 as support, that's what I really want to see happen. I would rather see that happen than bounce up to 30, down to 20, up to 30, down to 20. I would rather see some level of support kind of stick around, and hopefully it's that $26 level we're seeing right now. Tablet is set up to be buying automatically. Yes, the tab. We need the tablet right here so I can buy when we need to buy. Lost my faith today, Clay. XB, no you didn't. Did you really? What are your thoughts for Tuesday? Same deal, man. I hope we see this level of $26 set up as a nice level of support. Sorry, I didn't hear nothing. I'm at work, but how to intervention work with AMC because I add $30 in BlackBerry because I read up on it. Yes, I'm trying to move. Divine. I did not follow the entire chat there, but as long as you're buying AMC, I think you're going to be okay, right? Anthony Liu, 801 Super Chat. He's been around for a while. Hedge funds know we watch AMC tick by tick, and dips feel like losses. If we zoom out, AMC is so strong right now. This was a big attack. It was unimpressive. Dude, yes, let's speak on that for a second, Anthony. That makes a lot of sense because I don't want to say it's just our generation. It's just who we are now. But guys, you see where we were at the beginning. You probably have already forgotten where we started the week at $12 a share. And yes, we hit 36 and they knocked us back down to 26, right? It might seem like a big move, but we're still up $14 per share, more than 100% per share since the beginning of the week. This was a huge week for us. If we've got some support setting up, that is absolutely perfect. We made a huge bound today, or huge bound this week. And just because we had some profit taking come on today doesn't mean that anything's over, we should be worried or anything like that. Clay, bro, which state do you live in? John, I am in Ohio, man. What about you? That's right. They spent millions just to drop a couple of cents today. Yeah, guys, they can spend. They can lose money all day long. I'm on board with that. Absolutely. It's because I lost $75,000. I should have sold early this morning. Ended up expiring. Worthless. Hurts. Oh, XB. Okay, I get it. You bought options and they expired today. I thought you were worried about AMC pulling back and not going for the squeeze anymore. So I must have misunderstood that earlier. Yeah, dude, that would definitely hurt. But here's the deal. I mean, you know options. You saw what you were up, and especially at the beginning of the day, it looked like we were going to continue rising and just ripping right through brand new highs all day long. And we had that sell-off, especially if you were up 75,000, man. I feel like you know the options game, and you can accept that, not a loss necessarily, but you can accept that move and not be able to take as much of the profit as you had out there. Once we squeeze, once support and resistance go out the window, the duration of the squeeze, hands down, it's going to be, depending on how fast we squeeze, technically this morning when we busted the new all-time high, there's nothing holding you back. There's nothing in your way. So as a technical trader, you don't have any resistance to worry about, and you have to make new support lines. So that's why I'm happy we're seeing this support here at 26. And, absolutely, XB. Absolutely. I get you, man. That's why I like to see this level of support forming here at $26. But, yeah, so really if you're looking for resistance lines, psychological levels. Knowing we started at 12 and people tripled their money today, 36 could have been psychological. $50 will likely be psychological. Just tweeted. All right, cool, Anders. Thank you very much. I didn't see it come by on either thing here, so I have to look at the stuff afterwards since I didn't see a notification come by. But yeah, so when you don't have those actual technical levels of resistance there, psychological is the next big thing. But, dude, you are correct. There's nothing holding it back from just ripping and ripping and ripping. AMC to the Moon is trending today on Twitter. Remember when Doge was trending? Ooh, very nice. Clay Bro, JT Wisco. What is going on, JT Wisco? How you doing, man? Kind of wish I would have exercised my $40 calls during the beginning and bought more shares, but who knows? Hey, that's exactly right, Jeremiah. That's exactly right. I don't know when your calls expired. I don't know if they expired earlier today or if they expired at the end of the day, end of the trading day today or not. But that's a decision you have to make while you're trading, and nobody knows for sure. I mean, yeah, when you're ripping past 36 like it doesn't even exist, everything looks good, and then you see the pullback. Let's refresh and shake it off this long weekend. Exactly right, Cookie. We're gonna regroup over the weekend, enjoy ourselves, relax a little bit, and come back for round 2 next week. What is the July AMC vote going to be about? Eric, I don't know exactly what's going to be on the ballot yet. Normal shareholder meeting stuff, voting on the board, all that kind of stuff will probably be on there. And then I expect to see them ask for more shares, more authorized shares. I don't want to see that get voted yes. I do not want to see any new additional shares go out there. I believe that AMC is going to be able to take care of themselves. They don't need to take advantage of the swing or of the squeeze and kill it for us. They're doing what they need to do. The revenue's rising. They got money on the table right now. They're not going to go bankrupt. So I don't want to see them benefit from the squeeze and we don't benefit from the squeeze. I want to see us benefit from this squeeze and go to an absolutely ridiculous price and not something that they're going to kill by authorizing 500 million shares or 100 million shares or anything like that. So that's what I would expect to see on the ballot. What up? Happy Friday. Hey, good Friday, man. It is a good Friday today. Up a little bit after hours, but I'm really happy with where we closed at, too. Severo Montserrat, you are correct, Rob. Claybro, what is your video tonight? Also, are we doing a hangout on Monday night before Tuesday open? M. James, man, I'm not sure if I'll be hanging out on Monday or not, if I'll be doing a live stream. Definitely videos, but I don't have a video in mind. The only thing I was thinking about today was potentially talking about the pullback today, the benefits of knowing we're setting up a support line and stuff like that, just to kind of motivate everybody who may have jumped in late. They got in this week, or maybe they jumped in at $30 to kind of give them a little bit of peace of mind and stuff. So I think that's what I'm going with on the video tonight, but let me know what you guys think. Do you have to report taxes when you transfer to B? Awesomeness. When you transfer just from broker to broker, and if that's what you're asking, then no, your shares are transferring. So your cost basis stays the same. Those are your shares. You clearly got to report your taxes at the end of the year when you make your gains. If you've actually closed out that position, you have to report your taxes. But Joni's question, he keeps reposting. Sorry, I missed the question by Joni. Or Johnny's question maybe? Are you concerned at all about AMC after today's price action? Johnny, I'll get your question in a second here. So yeah, man, just report your taxes. But no, if you're transferring brokerages, your cost basis stays the same. Those are still your shares that they transferred over. And John, no, dude, I'm not concerned. Like I'm actually concerned in a good way for AMC because we needed to see this correction today. Corrections are perhaps more important than strictly just jumping up and ripping. When you set up these levels of support, it's a very good thing to see because you can bounce off of them, and then even if we come back down again, it's an excellent place to consolidate to and gather strength and allow people to know that this is the dip you should be buying. Rocky with a super chat. More important news. Should I order a fish burrito from this local burrito place? Chipotle bowl, never a bad idea, or sushi? Dude, I don't think I've ever had a fish burrito. Sushi's nice on Friday night. Chipotle bowls, you are correct that Chipotle bowls are never a bad idea. But dude, if I had to choose between those three, I'm saying the fish burrito, man. I'm saying the fish burrito. Xavier, what in the world is this super sticker, man? You guys can go check out the Reddit meme they had floating around with this emoji here on my head earlier. So you guys can picture that if you'd like, and know that This is the face that poop emoji is making. God. So yeah, you can take that screenshot and post it on Reddit if you like with the poop emoji up there. That's what you get. Thank you very much for that super sticker. I appreciate it. And Rocket, if you go with that fish burrito, man, you got to let me know about it because that sounds really good. And so many fights on Reddit for you, man. M. James, man, don't get in any fights. He says no. M. James, don't get in any fights for me because, trust me, those guys do not like me. I don't know why they don't like me, though. Vigilante, if you're in here, Vigilante didn't like me for a while, but Vigilante's a bro now, so we're all good. But yeah, I really don't think those guys on Reddit like me. And I don't know why. I want to be their friend. If you know anybody that's on Reddit, like active, tell them I want to be their friend. Always get upvoted because I'm smooth with it. Hey, there you go. There you go, dude. If you get upvoted, sweet. I could probably post something, and it would be like the best thing ever, and they would hate it. Oh, fish burritos, stick to the troll. Well, stick to whatever you want, man. But the fish burrito, I've never had one. It sounds like something good. What are you looking at? Since like a banana peel. Here's a banana peel, man. All right, that's all you got for the banana peel because it's just laying there on the ground like it's dead. All right. Thank you for the super sticker for everybody who has no idea what just happened there. If you send a super chat, clearly I will recognize the super chat, answer the question, all of that good stuff. If you send a super sticker, there's no chat with it. So I feel like the best that I could do is at least imitate it. Got to slip on it. I don't have one. I thought about slipping on it, but I don't have one. So I actually imitated the actual banana peel. Mario Kart style. Dude, if I had something like that and I could slip, if the camera was facing the room, we'd all be good. He just got here. Could you catch me up for the DD on the day? Bilal, we're consolidating at some very nice levels here. Short interest is rising. The hedge funds are definitely not giving up. They're willing to short more shares in the $30 range, upper 20s. I'm all on board for that. I want to see them short as much as possible so they dig that hole even deeper. And I'm very happy with the level we ended at, knowing that 26 is setting itself up as some good support. David. Love you, Clay, bro. Love you too, weird. What is it, weirdo? Love you too, weirdo. Tell you what, my brother. I'll tell you what, my brother. Tell me. Weirdo strong with super proposition. Clay, bro, us apes must stay united. We'll lose some battles, but if we stay strong, we win the war. Paul, you're correct, man. I don't consider this a loss. I really don't consider it a loss. Look, I didn't have any options. I don't have any options on AMC right now. So, ice cold ice cream cone. Ice cold ice cream cone. I feel like my head already looks like the top of that ice cream cone. So we'll just like here's the cone and my head's up top. That was frozen. We were frozen ice cream. The hands with the cone down there, and my head was a scoop, and we were frozen for a minute. So I believe that was Grace Yellow that sent that, right? Grace Yellow, thank you very much for that super sticker. And hopefully I performed a decent ice cream cone for you because that is very difficult to do. Made a killing on options yesterday. Very nice, M. James. I love to see so much when everybody's making money on AMC. Dude, I'm getting ice cream tonight to celebrate the AMC. Very good. I love that. Larson, send me a picture. Tag me in a picture on Twitter, man. I want to see some ice cream. Sup, Clay, bro? What price does the stock have to reach to activate the margin calls? Manny, there's no guaranteed price, man, because people, the hedge funds, they can liquidate another position. They can find that money somewhere if they want to keep their AMC shares alive. Sticker game is lacking today. Nick F., my sticker game is not lacking. Come on now. That was a good ice cream cone, and you know it. Should have resigned yesterday, then I wouldn't have to do... M. James, man, you like to cook. I know you like to cook, so you got to stick to your game on the cooking there. Do you agree or disagree? Michael, I missed the question, man. Ask it again, please. Your sexy ice cream cone. See, Janet says I'm sexy ice cream cone, Nick. My ice cream cone game is on par. Michael, ask it again, man. I didn't see what I should agree to or disagree to. Sorry about that. Please ask it again. How do I know there was some AMC shorts held today versus yesterday? Ortex is trying to keep track of that data as well as possible. Now, whether or not we actually know these short shares outstanding and all of that in real time is a different story, but they're doing their best to keep track of all of the shorts that are out there, and you can get that data from Ortex if you would like. Killing you with these stickers today. Cookie, they're really killing me with these stickers. Like, How do you imitate an ice cream cone? It's difficult to do, but you got to do your best. You got to get creative. What do you think about Jim Cramer? Hector, I think Jim Cramer is trying to. Here's the deal. I'll give you my thoughts on Jim Cramer. Maybe he's watching right now. Jim Cramer's a good guy, right? He is. And he tends to side on the side of Wall Street. He's been in the game so long that he never expected you and I to be able to do stuff like we're doing, to be able to hold out, to be able to not invest. We're not investing in AMC. To be able to take advantage of a short squeeze like we are without folding, and all of the stuff that they're seeing is blowing their minds. So I understand if the dude is a little caught off guard. I don't want to say that he's getting old, but it's something that people didn't expect. It's something that they definitely don't see us following through with. So I think it's natural to be caught off guard with. And the fact that he's trying to get on our good side now, I think he knows that we're the future. So who wouldn't want to trade sides? I watched a samurai show on Netflix last night. And yeah, it's kind of like those dudes were willing to just go with whoever the strongest guy was. And it seems like Jim Cramer might be pulling a samurai and trying to go with the strongest team here. Guess who's the strongest team, guys? Guess who? Us. We are. We're the strongest team. Clay, tell everyone to go watch a movie at their local AMC. Have a good weekend. Hold tight. Eric, absolutely. If you guys want to go see a movie this weekend, go see a movie this weekend. No problem with that. Can AMC be traded over the weekend at all? Yeah, Joe, it actually can be traded over the weekend, but it's not something that people are in the practice of doing. You and I can't trade it over the weekend, but they're technically they can trade. They can use dark pools to trade over the weekend and things like that. Go see A Quiet Place 2. Might be a good one. Arthur, I like Ohio, dude. I do. I don't mind Ohio. I don't like winter that much, but I don't mind Ohio. Kramer cost me $10,000 by promoting a small company, and then Nick done it a week later. I lost most of my investment when he changed his position on the company. Stockman, possible. He's clearly got a lot of influence over a lot of people, so you got to be careful with that. But yeah, what's up, Clay, bro? What's up, Sean Harrigan? How are you doing, man? Sean, I was talking to the sister today about getting a custom shirt out, so I will talk to you on Twitter and maybe get you a picture of what it could look like, because I know you said you wanted the holding the hedge funds hostage, maybe the rocket and the graph on there, as well as the bro. So we'll get you something out there and see if you like it. Sucks. I'm here in 2 months heading to Florida. Richard, I don't mind Ohio, man. I really don't. What does apes mean? Where did that name come from? Lauren, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the origin story of that. I know it has a lot to do with everybody just having the mentality of an ape and being just very basic and holding and not knowing anything else, but I don't know the actual origin story of the apes. Came from Reddit. Yeah, does anybody know the actual origin story of like where? M James with the super sticker. Was that good, man? I don't know if that one was good because I couldn't see. I was cross-eyed, so I couldn't see it. Now I'm all messed up for a second. You guys got to give me a minute to get back to normal. Hopefully that was a good imitation of M. James's super sticker there. And, yeah, sorry if it was bad. Alan Harper with a super chat. Clay, bro, hypothetically, if you had 2 June 4th, 28 calls, paid 102 each, and 1 July 2nd, 24 call, paid 101, how would you play them for maximum gain? Alan, very difficult question. Here's the deal, man. When we were ripping higher today, I loved that. You're definitely going to have a higher profit. And, well, ask yourself this, man. I don't know if you want to convert those, if you want to exercise those into shares or not. I would probably just sell those options and then buy whatever amount of shares you're comfortable with if you wanted to invest, if you wanted to keep shares of AMC going. So that's one thing that you can consider. But, you know, time is on your side at this point. So another rip higher. If we test the $36 level again, you might want to consider not necessarily taking the profit, but you might want to consider taking that profit. If we break out higher from 36, we don't have any levels of resistance in mind, but if you see a pullback from there, it could definitely be something that you want to consider taking, knowing that your expiration, especially on those June calls, is so close. So I would consider that, man. If we rip again like today, time's on your side, and I don't know if you should let it play out or not, because I don't know exactly when this squeeze is going to take place. Because, dude, we ripped to 40, we could jump to 70. It's so difficult to say when there's no levels of resistance in your way. And M. James sends an upside down face. So thank you very much, M. James, for the upside down face. I appreciate that super sticker. If you don't know by now, I got to imitate these super stickers to come on by, so I appreciate that very much. And Shayna, we got a super sticker here that says, I'm embarrassed. I don't even know, because I'm just embarrassed of something that I'm doing. But I thank you very much for that super sticker. Thank you very much for the super sticker, Shayna. I appreciate that. And if you're like, what is this guy doing? Is this AMC? We're having fun, right? The market's closed. Super stickers, I have to imitate the super sticker that comes across because there's no questions attached to it. So yes, that's what's going on there. We're having fun, guys. We're making money on AMC, and we're having fun together after hours at this point. So it's all good. Me, Kevin, is spreading FUD about AMC. I didn't see what he was saying. M. James, what is that? Is that a tongue? Is he holding something? I think that was good, but I don't know if that's his tongue sticking out or if he was holding something there. So, James, man, hopefully that was a decent idea of what that super sticker was. Oh, vomit. Well, I'm not going to vomit then. No. And Lawrence says drool. You're not going to see any drool or vomit come out of my mouth, but hopefully that was a decent one on that one. So cool, man. I appreciate you and all you do. Jose, you're cool, man. Listen, guys, I'm just here hanging out with all of you. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here. So I'm just having fun, and hopefully you guys are too. Vomit and puke. No, I'm not going to be doing none of that, but hopefully I got the face down, right? Why are hedge funds waiting to cover their shorts when they know so many of us are buying and holding? Why don't they just get out now? Molly, excellent question. Not exit plan. I believe the one right before that, maybe. I did a video a couple days ago about why don't hedge funds cover. They don't cover because they think that AMC is a bad stock. They don't cover because they think AMC is going down. T-Bass, what happens when the count of shares are more? Let's see here. When the count of shares are more, here's the deal, man. If you put a ton of focus on the share count revealing the synthetic shares, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't want your focus to be there. The share count is going to show a couple things. The actual shareholders on record, which is going to be around 490 million shares outstanding. Like, we should expect that to see that number there. And then you're going to potentially see the number of individual shareholders. And that's where a lot of people are basing their crazy numbers of synthetics on. You say you have 3 million shareholders, and then they do their Twitter polls and social media polls, and they see the average on Twitter has 500 shares in their portfolio, 1,000 shares in their portfolio. So then they multiply 300 or 3 million by 1,000, and they think that there's 3 billion shares outstanding. Well, it's a very small sample size on Twitter, so that could skew the results. People can lie on Twitter. That could skew the results, and it doesn't lead to some accurate numbers. So I wouldn't get too caught up in that aspect of it. But if it ends up coming out, the SEC or somebody reports that there are a ludicrous amount of synthetic shares out there, dude, AMC is going to be on an absolute rocket. And M. James with the super sticker. No mouth, man. Hopefully that one worked out for you, because you are sending some difficult ones to do, guys. I'm telling you. Bought shares low and also short the stock to cover their shares with a profit. Absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. If they got shares available, well, I don't know if they're going to sell, if they'd have to cover those shorts or cover those shares that they're holding long. But yeah, they could sell those, they could profit off the shares that they have long and then use that to create more short shares with. Are the stipulations rules that constitute or trigger a margin call? Hands down, it really depends on, Cookie's laughing at me, oh boy. It really depends on the size of the hedge fund, how much money they have available, and then how volatile the stock is. So if the market's more volatile, if the stock's more volatile, then the clearinghouses can go in there, the lenders can go in there and tighten the restrictions and say you need more capital on hand, or we're not going to allow you to keep these positions open. So it is extremely subjective to what's going on, what positions they're holding, and the amount of risk appetite that the lenders and clearinghouses have. Because look, especially with all of the insurance, the hedge funds are taking on risk, right? You know that by now. They're taking on a risky position with AMC. And if you're talking DTCC's insurance, the clearinghouse's money that they've got floating around there, they don't want that to get eaten up based on the hedge fund's bad decision to short AMC. So they're going to tighten things up. Alan, he's got the diamond. How do you do a diamond? You get really hard. That's how you do a diamond. And that was me straining. Right? If I pass out one day because I do the diamond, know that I'm actually like tensing up. Really, really. It's difficult, guys. I could pass out doing that one day. Do you even know AMC doesn't have access to the data there? Okay, good. Sean's got G baby on an answer. Legit question. What is your approximate rate of return on your personal investments? Do you focus majority on stocks or options? Do you trade full time? Yes, Gordon, we don't need to talk about the actual rate of return on the investments, but I do not do as many options. I don't have any options in AMC, and I got a mix between stocks and crypto at this point open in the portfolio. Going in on all the dips, institutions pumped, short interest is up. Yeah, King, I'm really pumped that short interest is up. You guys, some other people might not like that they're continuing to short. I really like it. So what are they doing this for? Sean, get G baby again, because I'm lost in that conversation. Is it possible that an institutional investor holder, BlackRock or Vanguard, sold today? And if so, when would that information come out? I don't exactly know when that information would come out, but it is absolutely possible that they sold today. Guys, remember, BlackRock and Vanguard picked up 40 million shares at $9.80 per share. So just say $10. 40 million shares at $10. They dropped $430 million, and they 3x'd or more than 3x'd that today. You're talking that they had 430, they had 1.3, 1.4 billion dollars on their portfolios today just in AMC stock. So yes, they could have easily closed out. Maybe they took their profit. Maybe they want to play it like you guys. Maybe they want to play it like us. We take our initial investment out and we just got profit running. So maybe they sold a third and got rid of those shares, and then it came back down a little bit, but they were able to book that profit. So I don't know for sure if they did, but just know that BlackRock and Vanguard combined with those 43 million shares have already ripped $1.2 billion. Like that is a very good investment for them. They're holding. Hopefully they're holding, Hyan. I'm okay with them getting rid of those shares though too. I really am. Because I don't want to see BlackRock and Vanguard getting rich. I want to see you and me getting rich. I want to see Francisco and Matt and Graciela and Luca and Sean and Rocket and M. James and Frank and Cookie and Lauren and Andrea and Ebony and everybody in here getting rich on AMC. I don't care if BlackRock makes money. I want us to make money. Hey, Clay, what's your tweeter? Big hug from Miami. George. I think it's George. Claybro883, man. It's in the description if you want, or you can just go type in Claybro883. And Joanne, yes, and Jerry, and Ron, and Brother, and I said Cookie, didn't I? And Cookie, and G Baby, and Big DJ. I don't care about BlackRock making money. I don't care about Vanguard making money. Okay, his Vanguard portfolio's up. So he's got a Vanguard portfolio. He might be doing pretty good on there. But no, I want to see us making the money, guys. I don't care if BlackRock makes a penny. They got plenty of money. And hands down, yes, and hands down. And Jose and Frank and Steven and Erica. All of us, guys. All of us. I couldn't care less if BlackRock makes money. I want to make the money. I want us to make the money. I want our portfolios to be up $1.2 billion. That's what I want. G-Baby second the OnlyFans. So we got a lot of OnlyFans fans in here. Not advice, but future losses can offset gains. I'm keeping it all in active, safer things after the squeeze. Very nice, Alan. Very nice. Goals, we in this together. I want us to be supersizing our combos. Yes, Cookie, yes. And you, brother man, and you. Hawaii, baby, let's go. Shorting after hours, how does that work, bro? Are they shorting after hours? Yeah, big DJ. I mean, they could be shorting after hours. If you get some limit orders in there, then you could be buying and selling after hours as well. Slay GME gonna slay AMC now. Nice, Chris. Very nice. Nasty's in here. Absolutely. You too, Nasty. It's up 30% today. Went straight down 20%. But I went straight down. Are you down 20% right now, or you just mean that you were up 30 and now you're up 20? Let me know. Because I don't know what price you got in at today. If you were up 30%, yeah, let me know about that. Shooting and selling off. That's why the hedge funds bought a bunch of shares. Yeah, Irish lady. I would rather them short shares than buy shares. I don't want them to do that. What do you think Adam is thinking? Adam Aaron, Jose, I think he's thinking that he wants to take advantage of this too. I think he's thinking that he sold those shares, those 43 million shares too early. And I think he's going to want some more shares to sell. He wants to take advantage of this. So no index funds. Israel. Currently in my portfolio, if that's what you're asking, no, there's no index funds in my portfolio at the moment. But after the squeeze, dude, until you guys get the next play, like, I don't see anything wrong with conservative investments and just allowing your money to make some money while we find out good investments. I would rather see you make some solid, low growth money than go out and risk money and lose it or anything like that while we're waiting and finding a good thing to jump on. Bought shares weeks ago, now probably sold some off in short letter at the same time. Possible, Ernie, it's possible. Hedge funds bought many shares themselves to stop the squeeze. All belongs to their dirty tactics. Console, they bought a lot of shares, yeah, but they don't have nearly the amount that they actually need. What can we expect here in your opinion? Adam, maybe next week we could expect retesting this consolidation level at $26, but I really want to see us test that $36 level again. What's next after AMC? Not exactly sure yet what's next after AMC. I'm focused on AMC at the moment. So next week we can expect AMC to hover around $30 a share. We're going to stay around $20 for a while. Yeah, dude. I think if we can set up some solid support here at 26, then we're gonna be in good shape. Moving higher, maybe moving a little lower. And Rocket with a super chat. Rocket says, guys, if margin call happens, you will know it. Even for a smaller hedge fund, the price will almost instantaneously reflect with massive. And when the squeeze triggers, if you're day trading, please stop and hold. Dude, that's good advice, man. That's good advice. I would say that's good advice. A lot of people think that these nice steady moves up are just hedge funds going out there, maybe slowly covering their positions. Nah, it's people going out there buying. If you see some huge orders coming in because hedge funds are having to sell, or having to cover, I should say, sorry, then yeah, it's like the volatility today is going to be baby volatility. So be prepared for that. And dude, if you're day trading AMC and you see it shoot up to $70, man, just know the ride's getting started. So take your profits if you absolutely must. Like if you need to eat tonight, you can take the profits. I don't care, but you're probably gonna miss out. Nobody in Clay's channel is selling. At the moment, right now, nobody's selling, but I hope that everybody in this channel, at least at some point, sells. I don't want anybody to hold all of their shares back down to AMC at $10 a share once the squeeze is over. One big question. Let's hear it, Divine. Let's hear it. I just reread that, and Jesus, after I edited it down, it makes almost no sense. No, Rocket, it made sense, though, man. It made sense. Don't get caught holding the bag after the squeeze. Please don't get caught holding the bag after the squeeze, guys. Stephen Presley is holding. I like it. Stephen Presley's holding for all of us out there. I don't want to say holding for all of us, guys. Don't hold it for anybody else other than yourself, okay? Don't be like, well, this dude on Reddit told me I need to hold the $28,000 a share so that he can have $100,000 and go and buy his Corvette. Like, don't hold it for anybody other than yourself, please. Please do what's best for you at the end of the day, and know that everybody else is going to be doing the best for them, too. When is the squeeze ending? The squeeze is ending when the hedge funds cover all of their short positions, so it's not ending anytime soon. Do you think that the squeeze will still happen based on where we close today? We couldn't hold 20. 26 is a support level, Rector. I wouldn't be too worried about 27. We get a nice level at 26, and no, I'm not worried, dude, because we needed to set up a support level, and when you're breaking new highs like that, it's very difficult to find support. It's very difficult to find resistance. So I just invested in AMC and BlackBerry. I've been down ever since I invested. Will it go back? I don't know about BlackBerry. I don't stay up on BlackBerry. But if you got in today, like if today was the first day you bought, and let's say you bought at the absolute high at 36.72, and that was your trade, and you're sitting there at 36.72, yeah, know that, look, we could be sitting below 36 for a little while. We could consolidate for a while and find some more buyers in there, but that's not the squeeze, okay? And don't be so tempted to get out if we go back up to 36 and you're like, well, I've been sitting on a loss for the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, that we're back up here now, and now I want to get out of my position. Know that the squeeze, guys, has so much more potential than the $36 level that we saw today. 36 is great. We tripled our money in 1 week, right? But it's got a lot more potential. When do you think the squeeze will actually take place? A couple of weeks? Rector, very difficult to say, man, but this is very good that we're seeing this here. Look, when GameStop jumped up to 480, we'll go over that real quick. GameStop was trading right at these levels here, $30, $35 per share, shot up to $75 per share. Everybody thought that was stupid if you were buying at $75 per share. Next day, 160. Next day, like 330 maybe. And then next day, 480. Okay? But know that 480 day was extremely volatile. You were 480, you were back down to like 100, back up to 400, and then sold off to about $40 per share before it eventually jumped back up to the levels that it's at right now. And I think I got my positions up, not the watch list. I think that it's around, like 240 or so around today. So just know that it's going to be extremely volatile. Sean with the super chat. We are up on the week. Yes. We are up on the month. Yes. We are up 3,000% year to date. Yes. Zoom out for a minute. Remember last Friday we went down, we consolidated. People get so caught up, especially if they're just getting in. They get so caught up with the short term that they forget to see where we've been, how far we come. GameStop's 220. Thanks for the update, Nick F. I appreciate that, man. Because I could be moving it around right now, but I just got my positions up. So, yeah, guys, we have just been doing so well since the beginning of the year that I want to, whether you got in this week, dude, or you guys have been holding for months with us, yeah, congratulations to all of us, because we are doing something here. It makes no sense for the hedge funds to buy a crap ton of shares but not cover shorts. What the heck is going on? Hands down, man, I can't exactly tell you what's going on, but they're doing what they do. They're hedging their positions. So they might try to take advantage of it and take that profit on the upside at some point. Maybe they have better, maybe it looks better on paper when they're doing stress tests and things like that. And the institutions will allow them to continue to let those shares ride. There's a reason they do it, man. I don't know if we should be worried about it, but there's a reason they do it. They try to get around everything, and that is most likely what I would think, is that they're trying to make it look better on the books so they don't get margin called. Got it at 31.98 now. I'm at 26. What is the game plan in your opinion? Dave, game plan, man. I really like where we're at, dude. I know that you probably don't if you got in at 31 today, jumping on a little bit late, but you didn't miss the ride, man. You didn't miss the rocket, and once this squeeze happens, once these hedge funds are covering their positions, we'll pick you back up on our way up, man. It's not like we're going to do that. If you got more money in the account and you want to average down, it's always a thing that you could be doing, but we do have good support here at the $26 range, so you should at least know that we're likely to sit around this level and try to bounce higher off this $26 level. It's not late. Yeah, guys, this was a lot of FOMO buying. And I don't want to call my man here that got in at 31 or $30. I don't want to call him a FOMO buyer, but maybe you jumped on a little late, maybe you added a lot of positions today, whatever your deal was. But I don't think that it's something that we should be too worried about. It's always bad to see red. It's always bad to see that you're down on your portfolio. But yeah, dude, this isn't like squeeze material. So good GameStop in January had crazy pullbacks. The price would be laughable. Ryan, think about that, man. Think about that. At the beginning of the week, we thought $14.50 was expensive. We were at $12. We thought $14.50 was expensive. Who in here? Tell me if there's one person in here that wouldn't buy AMC at $14 right now. I guarantee. Look at all the yeses that are going to come across the screen right now. Every single person in here would buy AMC at $14 per share. They would. But at the beginning of the week, 14 looked expensive. 36 looks expensive right now. We tested it today. 36 looks expensive right now. But dude, Tuesday, Wednesday, we might see 70. And we might be like, my gosh, why didn't I get in at 30? Why didn't I get in at 36? And especially this $26 level. So it's all relative to what we're seeing. Selling you $14 shares. I do not have any $14 shares up for grabs at the moment. So unfortunately, I can't sell you any $14 shares. But if you had the opportunity to buy them, you definitely would. And I know there was a lot of people who bought $14 options this week, and they expired in the money, and they're doing very well. In the end, it doesn't matter if it goes up to $1,000 a share. Right, man. If it squeezes, and it squeezes like it should, and it squeezes hard, and everybody holds, the levels we're seeing right now is just the beginning, and it's just like, we need to realize that, yes, it looks expensive now, because that's what we're just getting into it. James, thank you for the super chat, James. I appreciate that, man. And it's been 7 minutes, so I know a lot of new people are in here by now. But if you don't know, I have to imitate the super stickers that come on by because there's no chat attached to them. So you deserve something for a super chat, a super sticker, and I feel like that's the least I could do is imitate the super sticker that come on by since you don't have a question with it. Woke up today, had over 52,000 in my market account. Hours later, 38,000. Stressful, but still went to the dealership to sit in 2021 BMW up in B7 for encouragement. Troy, those are the stories that we need to see, guys. Those are the stories that we need to see. 50,000 or 30,000 or 38,000, whatever it was. That's the type of volatility. But Troy, man, imagine if your account's at 58,000 now at $36 a share, whatever it was this morning when you're looking at it. Dude, if it's at $360 a share, and you're sitting on 520 grand, and then you drop down to 380 grand, use this as preparation. Use this as like I don't want to say a warning or a trial run, but you got to get used to it if you want to be able to hold. Saying you can hold is one thing, but then doing what Troy did there, I think your name was Troy, right? Doing what Troy did there and being able to watch your actual account go from 50,000 to 30,000 back up to 70,000, it takes a toll on you. Can someone call Miss Chloe next site? Yeah, Kim, we should do that. We should call her up. Would they allow you to live stream that? Like if you called up a psychic and said, will AMC squeeze next week? And if so, how high will it go? We need a psychic in here to tell us because we can't make our investments based on anything other than a psychic telling us how high it can go. Lost 20,000, didn't bat an eye. Vac, see, man, and that's the stuff that people don't realize. Some people in here might have $200 in their account, and then it goes back down to 120. That's a huge swing for some people. It honestly is. If you're investing and you got like $200 in your account, I have no problem with that, right? I love to see that. I love to see people who are giving themselves a chance. So that might be a lot of money to you. You see people that are having $1,000 swings, $10,000 swings. There might even be some people in here with $100,000 swings in their portfolio. And just know that if you want to make it to that level one day, you have to accept the $20 volatility on a $100 account. You have to accept the $200 volatility on a $1,000 account. And it's all part of the game. So I'm very grateful that you guys are giving these stories out right now and allowing others to see that this stuff is real. This happens. Do I think we could reach 50 by next week? Justin, I think we could reach 50 by next week. We got to bust through 36 though now, right? Why did so many sell today? Jason, they tripled their money this week, man. They tripled their money. They would absolutely be tempted to sell. You know they would. They tripled their money and they got out. GameStop went to 480. Was that a gamma squeeze or a real short squeeze? John, I think that had a lot to do with FOMO buying, a actual squeeze, and potentially part of the gamma squeeze as well. But I think it was, they clearly didn't cover all of their shorts, and they shorted some positions. I'm sure the hedge funds shorted some positions at the $400 range. So it's a combination of everything. It can't just be blamed on one thing. So. And it's very difficult to attribute something like that to just one thing. Clay, bro, you should do a men's tank top summer coming. Hey, Jose, I got a lot of requests for that, man. I could definitely add that to the store. I want to get these orders out. A couple people placed some orders already, and I got a lot of the giveaway shirts to get out. So I'm going to try my best to get that stuff all out this weekend. And then, tanks. We can get some tanks up since it's getting pretty nice out. We could do some bro tanks too. Still up 130%, not even the squeeze hole for the moon. Anthony, isn't that beautiful? We're up 130% on our portfolios, and it's not even squeeze time. I could say 1,300%, man. Steven ditto. Didn't see what Steven said. Maybe Steven was the one asking about the tank tops. Cookie says, get them. I've already sent like 6. Yes, if you're talking about the super stickers, maybe. Not sure. Question is time, but could you explain the importance of holding and why selling high and buying the dip is bad? Why does holding make the price go up? Kyle, here's the deal. It's not like terrible to sell high and try to buy the dip, right? But the whole premise of the short squeeze is not selling the shares back to the hedge funds. That's ground zero focused, laser focused. That's what we need to do, is not sell the hedge funds the shares back. So when you try to sell high and buy the dip low and day trade or swing trade AMC, maybe getting another cost basis, getting a better cost basis and all that stuff, you don't know if you're selling me those shares or you don't know if you're selling the hedge funds those shares. So that is like the main thing. It's not terrible, but it adds to the downside pressure when you go to sell the shares. And also, it could be selling them directly to the hedge funds. And that's where you kind of have to be okay with that decision. If you sell now, I don't think you're going to ruin the short squeeze, but you could be selling them back to the hedge funds if the hedge funds are the ones buying them up. How many people are going to take profits when they see 50 enough to stop the squeeze? Laura, I don't think it's going to be enough to stop the squeeze. No. It'll probably be these same guys that took profit today at $36, and we'll see a pullback from there. Pro tip, buy high, sell low. Yes, buy high and sell low. That is a pro tip. You will be doing very well. If you like the color red, that is an awesome tip to do on your portfolios. And my favorite color is red. I don't like it in my portfolio, but my favorite color is red. So I like that tip there, Rocket, and I appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you very much. After AMC squeezes, we should set aside 37 right away for taxes, reinvest till tax time comes. Angelo, yeah, man, I don't know if the tax rate's going to be 37 or what your tax rate's going to be, depending on how big your gain is and all of that stuff. But yeah, did they achieve messing us up on the share count? Planet, we haven't seen the share count yet, but I don't think that we're going to see too much revealed in that. We determine the price. Yes, as long as you're willing to hold and not sell, you set the price on when you sell your shares. Price is what we determine. There is no limit. You guys remember Mean Girls, right? The limit does not exist. Big, Nancy. Big. Who said this correctly today? This is not a battle with the hedge funds. This is a battle between you and Port. Yeah. And that's a decent way to look at it. You set the price. And yeah, man, at the end of the day, you're going to get tempted on the way up. Okay? But just know that you're selling those shares to either me or the hedge funds. And you got to make that decision. If you're okay with being able to sell it to the hedge funds, then you're okay with what you're doing there. M. James. Thank you for the super chat. Insert tax purpose plug here. I think Rocket works for Quicken Loans. But yes. Oh, and by the way, guys, since Rocket likes to write off all of his super chats, make sure to use every super chat he sends as advertising purposes, and whatever business he's got out there, these are advertisers. So Rocket, you're the man. Go follow Rocket. Go buy Rockets. Whatever Rocket's got going on, make sure that he's able to. These are all advertisements for Rocket at this point, and he can use those to deduct from his business because he's advertising on the channel in front of the 700 people that are in here right now. I will say, you guys aren't being lazy, but I think you forgot to click the like button because there's 700 people in here and 300 likes. So I know you guys could easily make it go to 500 likes in a matter of no time. I know you forgot. It's all right. And don't forget, listen, I know a lot of people click the subscribe button. If you didn't click the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. But if you already subscribed but you don't have notifications on, those are important. So make sure to turn, I don't blow you guys up. One video, one live stream a day. I don't blow you up, so make sure to turn notifications on as well. Hands down, clicked. Hands down, didn't forget. YouTubing, when they start covering their shorts, they haven't as of yet. Thank you for answering him. I appreciate that. What are your predictions after the share count? I don't think the share count is going to be very significant in terms of triggering the squeeze. Notifications don't work. Lauren, I don't know why. Everybody says that. Everybody says my notifications don't work. I don't know if it's just me or what the deal is, but guys, look for me to go live around 3 to 3:30 Eastern time, an hour before the market closes, and then usually a video in the evenings. So you got to check out for that, especially if my notifications don't work for some reason. I don't know why that they don't do that, but a lot of people say that they don't work. Have to run. Wendy, Nini Waka. Guys, follow Nini Waka on Twitter. I like that Twitter name. It's very easy to remember. Thank you very much for being in here, Wendy. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day, a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and you get to enjoy that nice weekend, nice long weekend for you. Sell options before or after share count. Cody, up to you, man. I don't think the share count is going to be as significant as a lot of people think. Share count will show naked and synthetic shares. Justice, I would be on the other side of that opinion. I do not believe that the share count is going to show nakeds and synthetics. Montre, you here? I haven't seen Montre anywhere yet, so I don't know if Montre's here or not. I like final stand. He said it means it's a final stand of making money from the government. It's final stand. You have to make money for us. Myra, is final stand doing AMC videos? I know he's on Doge, but I don't know if he's doing AMC or not. No dilution. It's not allowed to happen. It would take approval from shareholders. Yeah, and I don't want to approve that, but that's up to you guys if you want to approve it. I don't think that we should be diluting shareholders, and I don't think that AMC should be benefiting from the squeeze. I think that we should be benefiting from the squeeze. Can AMC dilute shares? Something? No, they can dilute shares if they get new ones approved at the shareholder meeting. Claiming 10,000 today. Claiming 10,000 today. Thank you. Had to take profits. Can I spend some on you? Nancy, if you made $10,000 today, congratulations to you. You absolutely do not need to spend any money on me. Nobody in here needs to spend any money on me. Look, guys, if you click the subscribe button, if you click the like button, obviously I really appreciate the super chats. Thank you to everybody who sends a super chat, a super sticker. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. If you want to buy something, there's a link in the description below for claybro.com. You could buy some shirts or stickers, whatever you want to do there. That would also be very cool, but you do not have to spend a dime. Man, if you stay in here, you hang out, you chat with us, I mean, that is really what I enjoy so much about this. Dinner, night out, Nancy, with that $10,000 profit, it's sounding pretty. M. James, thank you for putting that link in there. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, guys, at the end of the day, no, I want to see you guys make the money. I want to see you do with your money what you want to do with it. But I want to see you make money with your money. So Clay thought, let's see, congratulations, Nancy. You can buy me a birthday cake. Yeah, happy birthday to you, man. I don't know if Nancy wants to buy you a cake or not. What I mean by poor you is the battle with yourself. Yes, I mean, you have to know where you're going to be okay with. It is a battle between yourself on where you want to take your profit. Absolutely. Be strong and hold. Be strong and hold. Anything on the synthetics yet? Not yet, Cody. Not yet. All right, AMC in the hundreds next week. Dude, Sydney, if we break through all these levels, it's not impossible to reach the hundreds next week. It's really not impossible to reach hundreds, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Strength, no weakness. Got it. Got an 8 and 11 holding 1180 shares. Very nice. I love it. Clay, if I buy a shirt, could you waive shipping? M. James, maybe if you get in touch with me on Twitter. I mean, basically the shipping kind of gets eaten up by all the fees and everything on there. So, yeah, if you guys want to do custom orders or whatever, if you get in touch with me on Twitter, because we print all of the shirts. Like my sister and I make all the shirts, make all the stickers. It's not like we're going through Teesprings or Amazon at this point and doing any of that. So if you do have some sort of a custom order, then yeah, just get in touch with me on Twitter. I don't mind, doing something that way as long as you're okay with it. But if you just want to buy it through the website, absolutely. What number of percent do you look at to see if they have started to cover their positions? Well, look, Bree, you have to look at the shorts outstanding, but you can't look at. It's very difficult to say live trading if the shorts are covering or not. I know Ortex does a pretty good job of reporting actual short interest rising or falling during the day. But at the end of the day, real-time data like that is very difficult to come across because the hedge funds and the institutions report their short positions on a bi-monthly basis or something. So it's not necessarily, at least in my opinion, not necessarily 100% accurate. How are we supposed to vote? Ronald, very good question. So if you are a shareholder on June 2nd, you will be allowed, your broker will send you an email, and then you will be able to vote. So you cannot vote just yet. You have to wait until the brokers send you those emails out with the ballot. This is M. James shirt expense on me. Gift for the mod. Rocket. Very nice. Very nice. So it looks like we're going to have to get M. James a shirt out there then too. All right. Rocket. Thank you very much for helping M. James out there. M. James, man, I know I follow you on Twitter, so talk to me on Twitter after this, and we'll hook you up since M. James is hooking you up there. Guys, or since Rocket's hooking you up there, say thank you to Rocket right now. Say thank you to Rocket. Just bless that dude out there because that was extremely nice. That was. Now, M. James is going to have to get in touch with me, and then we'll get you a shirt, man. Absolutely. Jeans today, Nancy. Jeans today. Yeah, no, he didn't have to do it, but he did it, man. He did it. So we're going to have to, I got you. I'm not going to forget that one. So yeah, dude, message me on Twitter, and then we'll just have to get a shipping address and all that stuff, and your size and what color you want, and we'll go from there. But yeah, Rocket, you're the man, dude. I know everybody's saying thanks to Rocket right now. That was very cool. M. James is going to get a nice bro shirt or bro tank, whichever one we don't have any bro tanks at the moment. So if you want that, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer and we can get a bro tank out there. But a bro shirt is something that we can definitely get going, hopefully this weekend, and get that out to you, man. Yes, sir. Payday Friday. Just added more AMC shares to the portfolio. What? I heard 200,000 call options in the money. What does that mean? Anthony, that means if those numbers are correct, that means that 200,000 options expired in the money today, which means that they bought them at a strike price lower than $26 or whatever it expired at. So that means that they expired in the money. The strike price was lower than the actual price at the end of the close today. Hands down, send that question again, man. I missed it in the chat, and I know it looked like a good one. Rocket, right? Send me a Happy Meal. No, Rocket doesn't need to be sending everybody Happy Meals and everything. That was very generous of him. I appreciate that. I know M. James appreciates that. That was very cool. Price, I feel much. Shout out to all those women and men who made the ultimate sacrifice to continue to protect our freedom. Never forget. Absolutely. Guys, if anybody is a veteran in here, if anybody is active military in here, I want to say thank you very much for serving the country. And whether that's the United States of America or if you're in a different country right now, serving your country, I appreciate that sacrifice that you guys make. Not just for me, for everybody out there. That is absolutely amazing. And hats off to all of you guys who are actively serving or in the military at this point. What price do I feel like is going to bring on a margin call? Planet, very difficult to say, dude. If you would have asked me that last week, I would have said we bust a new all-time high at $33 a share. It's got to trigger them. Clearly, they were able to play it back down to the downside today, but we know that they're able to create liquidity based on selling any other share that they have in their portfolio. If they've got Apple in their portfolio, they want to take some profit off the table, they want to create some liquidity, then that's a way they can do it. They can play some games with us for quite a while, and we know that they probably will. So it's not just something that's going to say 40 triggered, 50 triggered. It's all a balance of the risk that they have and the positions in their portfolios and how they can move money around. And if they're willing to take these risks, then, I mean, it's game on for them, and they can keep playing us. Angelo, that was Create FUD, possibly. Guten Tag. Lauren, you were in the UK, right? You're not in, what is Guten Tag? Is that German? I don't even know. What price will trigger margins? Planet, I thought I just asked that, man, didn't I? Or I thought I just answered that, didn't I? Having a drink of Crown Royal now for a great week for MC. Cheers, Clay. Cheers, William. That's German. Yeah, I thought that was German, but I didn't think that Lauren was German. I think she's just trying to trick us with a different language here. Ja. Someone said hello from Germany. I was being polite. Oh, very nice, Lauren. Very nice. What is your ethnicity? Cuban? Nope. Probably, not probably. They are. They're going to sell out before they allow themselves to lose. No, I think the opposite of that, actually. What price will trigger margins? Planet. I'll answer it again. There is no single price that triggers margins. They can create liquidity from a lot of different places. Claybro, just tell us what's in the mug. Like a vitamin drink. I can't show it. I don't want to pour it out. Monday, 13:47. Tuesday, 26:45. Pick you up in the next week or two. All right, let's do it. Let's pick everybody up above us in the next week. Hello from Germany. I'm not selling till 5,000. Nice, Kamel. Guten Tag. Spiderwebs are in the mug. Think AMC peak is over? I do not, Anthony. I really don't think the peak is over, man. I think this was people taking triple profits today. God, thanks. Xavier! Thank you for the super sticker, man. Hopefully that was decent enough. I couldn't make the sweat roll down. I tried very hard to make the sweat roll down. If I had 100 shares, will my vote count 100 times? What if some of my shares are synthetic? Davey, good question. Yes, you will be able to vote proportionately to the amount of shares that you have. So yes, if you got 100 shares, you're going to have 100 votes. What if some of your shares are synthetics? They won't have voting rights. Synthetics do not have voting rights. But here's the deal, man. Synthetics are only legally allowed to live for 4 days. Once you click buy, they're only allowed to live for 4 days. All in all, there's a very good chance if you buy a share today, that share isn't even in your portfolio until 2 days from now. So there's a very good chance that we're all sitting on synthetics in one form or another 2 days once we click that button. Then the trade settles on the settlement date, and then those shares are actually in our account, and the money was actually delivered to the person who sold it to us. Now, if for some reason it gets failed to deliver, and you do have a legitimate synthetic in your account, they only have 2 days to make that right before they get in trouble. So I wouldn't be overly concerned that you have synthetics in your portfolio, but yes, you still will get to vote, and let's say you do have 1 or 2 synthetics in your portfolio, then you would have 98 votes at that point. Some suggestions on what I could do with my gains to make more money. Reinvest it, Fernando. Reinvest it. If there's no huge plays going on, I have no problem investing in index funds or ETFs, diversifying a little bit, keeping the gains low but stable. What does the vote mean? Like, what are we voting on? Anthony, I don't know exactly what we're going to be voting on at this point. I won't know until they release the ballot. But we're voting on the future of AMC, man. We run the company, and we get to call the shots for AMC. So we're voting on how AMC gets ran in the future. Instead of covering the short positions, they could simply double down and short more shares at this level, which would create a short attack and push the price down. Orlando, I don't think they're going to be able to double down, man, because I don't think that there's going to be that many shares available on loan that the shorts could actually double at this point. They can continue to pick up shorts, But yeah, I don't think that that's something that they're going to be able to do strictly doubling down. Stock market is looking pretty red today. AMC is looking pretty decent today. I don't have a problem with the price on AMC, but I didn't see where the actual market ended. Does the vote have any effect on this squeeze? Angelo, in some guys theorize yes. Some guys think that the vote is going to show synthetic. Voting in general, let's say that we vote and there is 500 million new shares up for authorization again. That would absolutely affect the squeeze. If AMC was allowed to issue 500 million new shares, that would hinder the squeeze. So the vote could absolutely have an effect on AMC. It's just in what way? Hedge funds can do this forever. Hedge funds can do this forever, but they lose money every time AMC goes up, and that's the deal. Give me a shout out, please. Alfredo. Shout out to Alfredo. She's like, Red, but you Nancy. Goodness gracious, Nancy. Ginsler seems bought by hedgies. Not sure if anybody's being bought by hedge funds. Holding since 801. We wait. Very nice, G, baby. Just beefed. They won't give up. I don't think they're going to give up. I think that they're going to be told to give up. I think that when they get margin called, that's going to be it for them. I don't think they're going to give up and cut their losses. I really don't. It's okay if they do, but I really don't think that's going to take place. It's praise when we get a stock split. I don't think they're going to split the stock. Let's say I gain $200,000 from the squeeze. Let's say I owe $200,000 on my home. Would you pay off the house and get rid of the monthly payments, or just reinvest? Good question, man. Good question. If you profit after taxes $200,000 from the squeeze, it's all you, man. I don't know what your interest rate is, but there's also something beautiful about being debt-free too. So if you're okay carrying debt, you could probably make more than the 3% that your interest rate's probably at, investing in the market and paying your loan down that way. But at the end of the day, it's what you're comfortable with, and I don't know. I don't like that, but it's up to you. Seeking Alpha has some funny articles telling us about AMC. They're owned by the hedge funds that obviously paid. Yeah, Seeking Alpha does have some pretty funny articles. Andrew says pay off the house. A lot of people would go that route, just getting rid of that debt and freeing themselves up. We are apes, holding and we drive the Lambos. We are apes. We hold and we drive Lambos. I will be driving a Kia Forte post-squeeze, but that's because I love my car. Probably invest in some crypto after the squeeze. Nothing wrong with that takeover. Absolutely not. Motley Fool definitely look like fools. Yeah, Motley Fool likes to waver on their positions every once in a while. Squeeze, what happens? It is already too late. Is a discount price to buy. It says 2 more weeks. Agree, or the whole month of June. I can't agree on a certain time. I have no idea when the actual squeeze is going to take place. Percent of yesterday's price action can be attributed. There was 0 shares available to short. Probably a portion of it, man. Probably a portion of it, because the fact, I don't know what part of it, but if you want to look at that, that goes back to the spring reference, right? They need shares available to short to continue pushing that pressure down. If they don't have any shares available to short, then they're just holding. But if we buy, boom, it goes up. But if we buy the same amount that they're selling, then it stays the same. If they hold and we hold, it stays the same. So it's just that game of who's applying more pressure at that time. Going to reserve the F450 Lightning. Very nice, Xavier. Mortgage interest is tax deductible. Yes, that is correct. Why so much open interest for June 18th? Good question. I don't know. Maybe people think that the squeeze is happening. It's going to happen very soon now that we're breaking these new highs. I see. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it that way. Clay, will they announce the real share count number? It's going to cause chaos. Can you imagine? Jason, they're not going to announce synthetic shares in the count. They won't do that. What's your plans with the gains? Reinvest them. I love my money making me money. Clay, what did you make of Richard Greenfield's last TV interview? I didn't see it, man. I didn't see his last TV interview. But that dude, he's as crazy as the guys that say 100,000 is going to be easy. I don't think 100,000 is going to be easy. And sorry, Rich, I don't think that a penny is going to be easy. So Yeah. Clay, how many shares do you have? John, I've got some shares of AMC. Here's the deal. I don't want to influence anybody either way to invest more, to invest less, or look at my position and be like, well, crap, I need to buy more now, or I should sell less, or I should sell some. I don't need to hold this many positions. I don't want to be in that position to influence anybody to do something that they wouldn't normally do. And I also have no problem with anybody in here. 653 people in here. I don't know if all 653 of you are holding AMC right now. This is a place I want to be able to create some clarity. If you've got questions, ask it. If you're thinking about buying AMC, you're in the right place. But I just want to create a place where it doesn't. If you want to share how many shares you have, absolutely do it. But I don't want to be able to influence anybody to do more or do less. I'm holding and bought more today. Very nice. Holding 20 shares right now. Very nice. Holly dude. Okay, I like it. 600 shares, buddy. Very nice. Land Shark. Very nice. 402, 700. Yeah, so we got some very nice portfolios in here, guys. 679, 671. Very good. 200, 383, 156. See, guys, I love seeing that because everybody's got different amounts of shares, and nobody needs to have X amount of shares. It's whatever you are comfortable with. Anthony, 12. Okay, very good, guys. 2650, 220, 165, 57, 550. We're all a part of it at this point, and that's what I like to see. The fact that we're all in this together. 530. And Larson, 4120. Sorry, I couldn't say that. Took my mom's card and bought 1,000. Very nice. Hopefully you give some of that profit to her, right? Very good. All right, guys, look, we've been here for 2 hours, and I need to get a video out for this evening. So I think we're going to cut the live stream short. Don't know if I'll be live streaming over the weekend or on Monday. I might take Monday off since it's a holiday. How about we do a charity fundraiser where you race your Jeep against my key? Yeah, we could do a charity fundraiser. I race my key against your Jeep. That sounds like a good plan. Will I be on tonight? Vicious. This is probably all I'm going to be on this afternoon, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'll like the video become a bro. Jason, thank you guys for clicking that out or sending that out there. Hopefully we get to 500 likes before we end the stream here. But if you don't know how we normally wind down the streams, today was a great day. I absolutely appreciate every single person for coming in here. If you want to shout out, let me know you want to shout out. No problem with that, especially if you're a brand new subscriber. If you subscribe today, this week, whatever, if you click the like button, if you just turned on your notifications, all of that. So let me know with that going on. Check the links down in the description below for claybro.com. You can get some bro merchandise there. What else we got? Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Weeble, there's a link in the description for Weeble if you want to sign up. JoJo is new. Very nice, JoJo. Glad to have you in here. Hopefully you click that subscribe button. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much, Paul. You as well. And, yeah, guys, I don't know. If you're signing up for Weeble, either use my link or use somebody's link. It doesn't have to be mine. Have a blessed weekend, bro. You as well, hands down. Absolutely. Dude, you're the man. You're always in here. I appreciate everybody that shows up regularly. I love it when I start to recognize all these names. Subbed on the way in. Very nice, JoJo. Appreciate that. Nancy, you have a wonderful weekend, Nancy. I hope that you have a very good weekend there. I'm holding Manthorn strong. Very good. Brett, what's going on, Brett? New in the UK. Great content, mate. Thank you very much, Project. I appreciate you being here. And hold the AMC withdrawals. Yes, hold them AMC withdrawals. Over the weekend, right? Especially if you're having withdrawal syndrome over the weekend. We'll come back on Tuesday. We'll be here. A lot of names from other streams I'm on. Very cool, M. James. I like that. I like to know that as well. Cute as well. It helps. Well, JoJo, I appreciate that. AMC to 100K. Night. Lauren, I hope you have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep, and we will reconvene next week for sure. Dreaming of you, Clay. Nancy, don't fall asleep just yet, but appreciate that as well. Broke the all-time high. We did, Scott. It can't go that high. Oh, it absolutely can. Have a good weekend. You too, Lindsay. All-time high, baby. That's what we're doing. That's what we're breaking all-time highs. All right, guys. Make sure you turn on notifications. You check back a little bit later for the video that's going to be coming out. We're going to have another video coming out tonight. Hopefully, all of you watch it, share it, all that good stuff. And if you want to say it with me, make sure to say it with me. Claybo, check your DM. All right, I'll check my DM. I think I saw him come across the tablet here. Rocket. Absolutely. So if you want to say it with me, let's say it together now. So until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.